ومنك السلام only China got my eyes on peace is the only thing I want and so I call out oh Allah you are peace my love
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It is your host Ria Mohammed on Next Gen right here at Radio Ansaar. From exploring current trends to delving into pressing issues like social justice and mental health, this show fearlessly tackles the pivotal subjects that resonate deeply within our generation. And my mission is to embody authenticity, relatability, and humor, ensuring that even the most challenging discussions become accessible and engaging, creating a space where listeners can feel understood and entertained simultaneously. Now, our lineup today follows and focuses on the theme You're Not Too Young to Start. And we also have a guest who will be joining us, Shayur Singh, who will prove my point that you, ladies and gentlemen, are not too young to start. So stay tuned. Now, the lie of you have time is making us waste our prime years. So, the silent killer of potential. You're still young, relax, don't rush, enjoy your life while you can. You have your whole life ahead of you. At first glance, this advice sounds gentle and even wise, but it seems to come from a place of care, and often it does. But underneath those well meaning words lies one of the most dangerous and disempowering lies a young person can believe, that you have all time in the world. Now, this message, romanticized in films, reinforced by society, and echoed in homes, has convinced the entire generation to delay their greatness, to push their dreams later, to avoid responsibility, to treat their youth like it's time to float and not build. But the truth is, you're not too young to start. And believing that you are is costing the most valuable years of your life. So let's talk about the illusion of time. Now, time, especially in your teens and 20s, feels endless. Days are long, responsibilities feel far off, and every failure seems recoverable. You're told that you'll figure it out, that things will fall into place, and that your best years are ahead. But here's the hard truth: your 20s are not a break, they're a launch pad. Now, the choices you make in your so called young years set the tone for everything that follows. So, like your habits, your mindset, your values, your skills, all of these are now being shaped. So, not later, not when you're ready, now. While society romanticizes the idea of figuring it out in your 30s, what they don't show you is that you'll have more bills, you'll have more responsibilities, you'll have less energy, less flexibility, less room to fail. So while yes, your 30s, your 40s can be powerful, they are not a reset button. They are the result of what you did in your 20s. Now, the psychology of delay, when you believe you have time, your brain naturally defaults to delay. It's called temporal discounting. Now, that's the tendency to favor short term pleasure over long term gain. And now that is why you watch one more episode instead of working on your goals. You scroll endlessly because you'll be productive tomorrow, waste weekends numbering out because you're still young. Now, this illusion is straightened by peer pressure. When everyone is around you, it's like you're in cruise mode. Ambition can feel uncomfortable, like you're doing way too much. But what's really happening is that mediocrity is being normalized and discipline is being mistaken for overachieving. So your youth is not a pause, it's a power. So being young doesn't mean you're not ready. It means that you're at your most powerful. And why? Why is this so? You can fail faster and bounce back stronger. At 20, you can start a business, mess it up, and still be 21 with more experience than 90% of people. You can take risks and others can't. No kids, no mortgage, no career to protect. Perfect. Take that leap now, it only gets harder later. Your brain is a sponge. This is the best time to learn languages, master skills, develop habits, and build your mental endurance. And now you're building compound growth, whether it's money, it's health, knowledge, or discipline. When you start early, that multiplies. So let's talk about the lie of later. Now, the biggest trap is I'll start when I'm ready. But what does ready even mean? You'll never feel completely ready to start the business, move to cities, pursue purpose, heal from trauma, go all in onto your dream. Readiness is not a feeling, It's a decision. You become ready as you go and not before you go. The world doesn't pause for you just to feel prepared. And if you wait for the right moment, you watch 10 years pass with nothing but potential in your pocket and regret in your heart. But what you're losing while you wait, every time you delay, you're using more than just time. You're losing opportunities that would have met you at your current level of risk. You're losing momentum because starting early builds identity. You're losing confidence because self belief is built through consistent action. You're losing clarity because clarity doesn't come before action, it comes through action. So think about it. That person who wrote a book at 21, they're on their third book by 25. Now, that creator who started posting videos at 19, they're making a living by 24. That student who got serious about their faith, fitness, or finances in their early 20s, they're not stressed, they're strategic. So, what to do with your youth? Let's be clear, this isn't about burnout, it's about building. Your youth shouldn't be a passive season, it should be an active investment. But here's how you make the most of it. So, number one, let's look at 5 examples. You can build habits and not just hustles. So, don't chase your income or success. Build habits that will sustain you long after the hype fades. Number two, invest in skills and not just stuff. Learn communication, money management, writing, coding, marketing, emotional intelligence. These will pay you back forever. Number three is surround yourself with visionaries. You become who you spend time with. If everyone's floating, you'll float too. Get around builders. Number four, create more than you consume. You can't build a life watching everyone else live theirs. Be the one who does, not the one who just watches. And number five, start small, but start now. You don't need to be great from the start. You need to start to be great. So you're not early, you're on the right time. Listen, you're not too young, you're not too unqualified, you're not too inexperienced. You are exactly where you need to be and to begin. The most dangerous phase and phrase you can keep telling yourself is, I'll do it later, because later becomes never. Never becomes regret, and regret becomes the story you tell when it's already too late. So this is your time to stop waiting, to stop stalling, to stop thinking that you need permission. Start now. Build now, learn now, move now. Anyway, I will be back right after a quick ad break with our guest Shayur Singh, who has proved that you are not too young to start. So I'll see you soon.
For every door that you close, you'll guide me to many more. So many ways you show me your love. I'm thankful for all that you've done. Alhamdulillah for all that I have.
Radio Ansaar, 24/7, 365.
Sunnah a Day, proudly brought to you by Sunpick, 100% pure sunflower cooking oil. Sunpick, cook more with less.
मेरे नबी प्यारे नबी सुन्नत तेरी दुनिया दी.
Sunnah a day. After finishing one's meal, one should recite the dua, Alhamdulillahi alladhi at'amana wa saqana wa ja'alana min al-muslimin. All praise is due to Allah, who has fed us and granted us drink and made us from those who submit to Him.
Sunnah a Day, proudly brought to you by Sunpick, 100% pure sunflower cooking oil. Sunpick, cook more with less.
Imagine this. You're putting together a 7-color meal, from the creamy pasta to the glazed carrots and flavorful onion gravy. This entire meal is made with our 100% pure extra virgin olive oil from our La Familia range, bringing outstanding quality and taste to your kitchen. Shop La Familia 100% pure extra virgin olive oil at any leading supermarkets near you. La Familia, heart of the home.
Radio Ansaar, 24/7, 365.
Okay, beautiful souls, it is me, Ria Mohammed, live on Next Gen. Now, today we have an awesome guest, Shayu Singh, who is pursuing the degree in the Bachelor's of Administration and owns a security company. So, good afternoon, Shayu. How are you doing today?
Hi, I'm good, and you? Thanks for having me on.
I'm glad you could come on. I'm very well, thank you. So, how are you doing today?
I'm doing quite well today. How about you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Yeah.
So, I mean, now we are currently aware that you, as I said, you're pursuing the bachelor's degree in administration, business administration.
Yeah, it's a
right?
Bachelor of Business Admin.
Okay, awesome. How is that going for you currently?
So far, it's good. I'm enjoying it.
Okay.
I'm able to apply a lot of it into my actual work. So
Oh,
yeah.
awesome. So, like, what inspired you to pursue a Bachelor of Business Administration?
So after finishing high school last year, I knew that I wanted to continue my education in a way that directly supports my role in our family business. So since stepping into an operations position after my father passed away in 2021, I saw how important. Yeah, I saw how important it is to understand business fundamentals like management, finance, and strategy. So a BBA felt like the right choice because it gives me a practical foundation that I can apply immediately in the real world.
I love that. So, like, when it comes to your studies, are you enjoying it? How do you feel about it?
At the moment, I'm enjoying it. I'm still in first year, but
Yes.
so far, I mean, I'm not going to say it's obviously a bit tricky, but
Of course.
it's
I mean, I'm studying law.
yeah.
I'm sitting here supposed to be at home studying
You
constantly.
see,
So,
yeah.
I mean, you in first year, I'm in
Same.
second, but you
Yeah.
know, we work with that. Now, how do you balance academics and running a company? So, what does a typical day look like for you?
So it's definitely a challenge, especially being in my first year and still adjusting to everything. So I'm studying online. So it does help because it gives me flexibility. So I can structure my day to fit both work and school. I usually spend my mornings either at the office or on the road speaking to our guards or our clients. And then I usually start my academic work during the afternoon. So sometimes I do have to go out to work unexpectedly, which is where the online degree is really beneficial.
Yes.
One thing that I have learned is that planning ahead and setting a routine is key to making all of it work. And I also believe that it's important to maintain a social life. So I try to make time to spend with my friends during the weekends, especially since you don't really get that social aspect to campus life with an online degree.
So, like, thinking about it, would you want to go to a campus or are you finding distance learning?
I think for my situation, I think distance learning is the best.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now, can you walk us through the core services our security company offers?
Yeah, okay, cool. So our company, we do both, well, we do mainly guarding. So that's armed and unarmed guarding. It's mainly to private and residential clients. You get also your industrial and industrial clients and that. So that's like your gate security, access control, patrols, and overall protection. So we try and cover all aspects of security. So yeah, we focus on creating a secure and professional presence, whether it's for estates, homes, or private events.
Oh, awesome. I mean, this is quite a competitive industry.
No, definitely.
So, like, what sets your company apart in this competitive industry?
So we pride ourselves on being client-focused and consistent. So since the company was started by my late father, there's already a strong legacy of trust that we obviously are striving to maintain. So I would say what makes us different is that we still carry that personal approach. Every client matters, and we take the time to understand their needs. We're also working on modernizing systems and improving our training so our services keep evolving.
Okay, I see. Sorry, so I did not ask, what is your company called?
It's Gravity Protection Services.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Some people need protection. So, how do you approach leadership and team management, especially as a young business owner?
So, being younger than most of my team members, I mean, it's obviously difficult. Like I've had to earn their respect by showing them that I'm serious and that I'm dependable, that they can depend on me in a situation. So I believe in leading by example, such as being present, taking initiative, and staying accountable. I also know that I still have a lot to learn, so I listen to my team and I value their experience. I mean, it's about creating a mutual respect and growing together.
And do you enjoy this?
No, definitely. I love it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm glad. You know, I think that's really important for
Yeah.
all individuals to do something that they enjoy.
Yeah,
that
your
they're
heart has to be in
passionate
it.
about, indeed.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm studying law. I have family, of course, who are
Okay, cool.
lawyers. Like my aunt is an attorney.
Yeah.
I mean, she'd be sitting. She's a fiduciary attorney, right? So,
Okay.
I mean, she would be sitting in her boardroom doing work late at night, like 12 o'clock and after
Sure.
hours. I'm like, that's absolutely insane. I mean, I'm going to be there
Yeah, you're
soon,
gonna be
so
doing that.
I'm stressed, but I got this.
Keep
So,
pushing.
how do you build trust with your clients in such a high responsibility field?
I would say we build trust by being reliable and professional. Like every one of our guards know that they're not just showing up for work. They're representing our brand and protecting someone's home or their business. And we make sure to communicate clearly with our clients. We follow through on our commitments, and we are always available when they need us, no matter what it is.
I absolutely love that. That is awesome.
Yeah.
Now, how important is branding and marketing in your line of work?
Oh, it's very important.
I see.
In security, your brand speaks before you even arrive.
Yeah.
It tells clients whether you're serious, professional, trustworthy. So we've been working on strengthening our image, both in the community and online, because a strong brand really helps us attract the right clients and grow our reputation.
Okay, awesome. So, looking at this, what has been the most rewarding moment on this journey so far?
Well, okay, it's obviously great hearing positive feedback from our clients and even those who aren't our clients, because for us, security comes first. Whether you're one of our clients or not, we always strive to assist whoever is in need. But I would say that the most rewarding thing about this journey is knowing that I'm building on my father's legacy and creating an organization that helps people feel secure at the same time.
I love that. Now, I have one more question for you.
Yeah.
If you could give one piece of advice to young entrepreneurs or students looking to start a business, what would it be?
Okay, so firstly, I just want to say that it requires a lot of dedication. Your heart really needs to be in it. I would also advise that you start small, but you start now. I would say don't wait until you think you have everything figured out, because experience is the best teacher. Be willing to make mistakes, ask for help, and keep learning. The earlier you start, the more time you have to grow.
I love that. I can definitely say you are definitely an inspiration to myself too. I mean, you are showing, I mean, you're 19, you own a security company, and you are studying, and I think that takes a lot of dedication and discipline. And I really wish you the best, and just
thank
keep
you.
striving and thriving. You got this.
Thanks, I
Well,
appreciate
thank you
that.
so much for coming on. I really appreciate it. It was absolutely wonderful.
No problem. Thank you. It was a
hope you
pleasure
could do
being
it
on.
again. Okay,
Yeah,
wonderful.
definitely.
Bye.
Okay.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back right after the ad break, where we will be discussing your hustle is digital, but your discipline is missing.
Oh Allah, grant me strength to mend. I hope the angels look over you, my friend. Inshallah, we'll meet again in Jannah, where there's no end. Your smile and laughter echo deep within. Though we're apart now, you can count on me, my friend. In the gardens of the merciful, we will reunite. Under his mercy, bathed in eternal light. Oh Allah, grant me strength to mend. I hope the angels look over you, my friend. Inshallah, we'll meet again in Jannah, where there's no end. So I hold on to hope, and I hold on to faith, to see you in Jannah. I'll do what it takes. Oh Allah, grant me strength to mend. I hope the angels look over you, my friend. Inshallah, we'll meet again.
Radio Ansaar.
This segment is brought to you by Kenfield Auto. your RMI approved service and repair specialist. 236 Brickfield Road, Overport. Kenfield Auto.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربنا أنزل علينا مائدة من السماء تكون لنا عيدا لأولنا وآخرنا وآية منك وارزقنا وأنت خير الرازقين.
Car won't start?
Kenfield Auto.
Noisy brakes?
Kenfield Auto.
Due for a service?
Kenfield Auto. Kenfield Auto. The answer to all your car problems. Your service and repair specialist for your VW, Audi, Suzuki, Toyota, or just about any vehicle. Kenfield Auto, your RMI and insurance approved workshop to handle them all. 236 Brickfield Road, Overport. Call us on 031 207 2399. Kenfield Auto.
Each year, your Qurbani donations bring hope to vulnerable families across the world. For many, it's the only time they receive meat all year. From just 1,250 rands, your Qurbani can provide nutritious meals to families in over 30 countries. Share your blessings this Eid and change lives with Islamic relief. Give Qurbani, give love.
Audio stream across the world on radioalansar.co.za.
I remember when I first met you, I felt that God answered my call. There was that one place I always thought about, and I just wanted to be there with you. The place that no eye has ever seen, the place that no heart has ever perceived. I had a great feeling inside of me that one day I'd be there with you. And now that we're here, feeling so good about all the things that we went through, knowing that God is pleased with us too. It's not a dream, this is so true. Feeling the peace all around, seeing things we can never imagine, hearing the sound of rivers flow, and we know we'll be here forever. The feeling is indescribable, knowing that this is our reward. Do you remember the hard times we went through, and those days we used to argue, but there was not one thing that could bring us down, 'cause we always had in our minds the place that no eye has ever seen, the place that no heart has ever perceived, the place we've been promised to live in forever. Best of all, it's just me and you, and now that we're here.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is me, Ria Mohammed, back live on Next Gen. Now let's talk about your hustle is digital, but your discipline is missing. Why scrolling for hours won't build the life that you want. Let's talk real consistency. Now, Gen Z is one of the most connected, creative, and culturally aware generations we've ever seen. We've got vision, we've got ambition, we've got access to tools that our parents couldn't even dream of at our age. Now, we're learning skills from YouTube, building brands on Instagram, starting businesses from our bedrooms, going viral on TikTok, and advocating for social justice issues with nothing but Wi-Fi and a phone. So in other words, our hustle is very digital, and that's not a bad thing. But here's the problem. We've confused activity with productivity. We look busy, we feel motivated, but nothing's actually moving. And why? That's because discipline is missing. So, what's really happening? Every day looks like this: wake up, scroll on TikTok for morning motivation, save a few reels that say get up and grind. Maybe you journal once or plan out your day, but 3 hours later, you're back online watching someone else's life, the life you are dreaming of. We're living constantly consuming inspiration but rarely acting on it. It's like we're building digital vision boards, but there's no brick, no cement, no sweat going into the actual structure of our lives. We're grinding in our minds but procrastinating in reality. So, social media, here's the illusion of progress. Now, social media makes it so easy to feel like you're making moves when you're actually standing still. So, you follow entrepreneurs and creators and think, one day I will do that. You repost quotes that say, discipline equals freedom, but your screen time is 9 hours a day. You spend all day watching productivity vlogs, but haven't worked on your own goals in weeks. That's digital hustle without real work discipline. It's like watching gym videos and expecting abs to appear. So, what is discipline? What does this actually look like? Now, discipline is boring, it's quiet, it doesn't look wonderful on a reel. It's saying no to the scroll when your brain is craving dopamine, working on that business idea when nobody is watching, studying constantly and consistently when the grades aren't reflecting your effort yet, creating content even when your last 5 videos flopped, waking up early without needing to repost about it. Now, discipline is doing it when it's not fun, not viral, not applaudable. So, why consistency matters more than hype? Now, you don't need one perfect day of productivity, you need 100 mediocre days of showing up. Consistency isn't glamorous. It's often quiet, lonely, and invisible, and like until the results show up months later. And in a world addicted to instant gratification, that's what makes it powerful. The truth is, your dream is already built, but it's sitting in the drafts folder of your effort. So, what can you do differently? I'll give you 5 examples. Number one is set boundaries with your screen. So, unfollow some motivational accounts and follow your own calendar instead. Number two, schedule your scrolls. Use social media and don't let it use you. Give it a time slot, not your whole day. Number three, make a realistic plan, not a pretty one. So stop waiting for your perfect routine. Start with one small habit and show up for it every single day. So, like, for example, you're studying, don't procrastinate. Take out your book, take out your pen, take out your textbooks, read, study, focus on that. Because if you're going to be lazy and if you're going to feel sorry for yourself, you're not going to go anywhere. You're going to drop further than you could in the first place. So, another one is track discipline, not just goals. So, don't ask, did I win today? Ask, did I show up? And number five, romanticize boring progress. So, play music, make coffee, wear your favorite hoodie, but still do the work. So, we are addicted to looking busy and being inspired, but here's the truth: your goals don't care about how hyped you are, they care about how consistent you are. You've got vision, but vision without discipline is a fantasy. So, stop scrolling, start building. Now, today, nobody is coming to save you. The harsh truth about self rescue is stop waiting for handouts, parents, or vibes. Now, this is the harsh truth, okay? The illusion of a savior. Many of us, especially in our 20s, carry around this unspoken hope that something or someone will come along and change everything. A big break, a mentor, a romantic partner, a money miracle, a perfect opportunity. And until then, we wait, we chill, we plan, we manifest, we blame circumstances. But here is the most uncomfortable truth: nobody is coming to save you. Not your parents, not the government, not your friends, not the universe, not vibes, you, and just you. So here's where the belief comes from. We were raised on stories that make it feel like life had heroes. So, like fairy tales with knights and fairy godmothers, movies with dramatic transformations, motivational speakers who say, that one phone call changed my life. And so we start to believe, maybe I just need that one thing, that one person, and everything will fall into place. But the longer you wait for someone to pull you out, the deeper you stay stuck. So the cost of waiting, there's many reasons, and rescue, this means you don't start the business because you think someone should invest in you first. You don't leave the toxic relationship because maybe they'll change. You don't apply for that opportunity because someone will notice me eventually. You don't study harder or push yourself because, in reality, the longer you wait, the more potential rots. So, self rescue is not glamorous. Self rescue means taking responsibility even when it is not your fault, waking up early when no one's watching, saying no to distractions even when you are tired of being disciplined, forgiving people who won't apologize because carrying the weight costs you and not them, admitting you were lazy, inconsistent, scared, and doing better without waiting for someone else to fix it. So, self rescue is uncomfortable indeed, but it's empowering. It means you're not waiting, you're building. So here's the difference between support and salvation. So let's be real, support matters. We all need the help, community mentors, maybe even therapy. But there's a big difference between getting help to grow and expecting someone to do it for you. Even when support shows up, you still have to use it. Even when opportunity knocks, you still have to answer. So nobody can live your life for you. Nobody owes you a shortcut. You are plan A, and there is no plan B. The mindset shift, you're the hero. The day your life changes is the day you stop saying, I'm waiting for the right time. My parents didn't support me. The system is against me. I'll start when I'm motivated. And instead start saying, no one is coming, so I have to show up for me. If I fail, I learn. If I win, I'll level up. But either way, I'm not waiting anymore. So here are some practical steps of self-rescue. So audit your excuses. Number 1, write down everything you're blaming. Challenge it. What can you take control of? Set tiny goals, which is number 2. Forget the 5-year plan. Just focus on not betraying yourself today. Number 3 is master one thing. You don't need to do everything at once. Pick a lane, become solid in it. Number 4 is show up regardless of the mood. Motivation is a guest. Discipline is the landlord. Number 5, choose your growth over comfort. Now, it's easy. It's probably not growing you. So, you are the plot twist. Remember that. There is no miracle moment coming, no white horse, no soft landing, just you, your decisions, and your next step. So stop sitting in the passenger seat of your own life, hoping someone will grab the wheel. Drive, even if the car is shaking, even if the road is unknown. Drive, just keep driving. Because when you stop waiting to be saved, you realize you were always the hero of your own story. Now, let's talk about the fact that life won't get easier. You have to get stronger. No sugarcoating, growth is pain, but stagnation is worse. So let's break this down into a rich, layered, and brutally honest way, because the truth, this is the truth. It's one of the hardest pills to swallow, but also one of the most liberating realizations once it lands deep into your spirit. Now, from childhood, we were often sold the idea subtly or directly that one day life will settle. That one day you'll arrive at some magical place where stress disappears, people treat you right, money flows, and problems vanish. You'll hear phrases like, when I finish school, life will make sense. Once I get this job, things will be fine. After I find the right partner, I feel fulfilled. Once I'm financially stable, I'll finally be at peace. But life doesn't work like that. Here's the truth. Life will not get easier. You have to get stronger. So let's talk about the illusion of arrival. We all crave a finish line, a point where we stop struggling and start cruising. But life isn't a straight path. It's waves. The moment you solve one problem, another one shows up. You finally master a season and life upgrades the level. So get the job, face workplace politics, make money, deal with taxes, responsibility, envy. Enter a relationship now comes with communication, vulnerability, sacrifice. Heal from your past. And now your face growth pains of slaying healed. So every new level of a demand is a new version of you. There is no season without its struggle. Your banking on life gets easier to make you happy, productive, or confident. You're setting yourself up for disappointment. So, what we really mean when we want easy, when we say we want life to be easier, what we really mean is we want less pressure, we want less responsibility, we want fewer unknowns, we want guarantees. The pressure, responsibility, uncertainty, and risk. If you avoid these things, you also avoid growth, power, impact, and fulfillment. Now, the only way we have to live life with no pressure is to play small forever. And even if that comes with a cost, boredom, bitterness, broken dreams. So, either way, life is hard. And the question is, do you want the pain of growth or the pain of stagnation? Now, you need to strengthen your decision, not a feeling. Getting stronger isn't about pretending to be okay. It's about building emotional resilience, training your mind to do things harder, even when you're tired, choosing discipline when motivation is nowhere to be found. So if it means you stop asking, why is this happening to me? And start asking, what is this trying to teach me? You don't become strong by avoiding hard things. You become strong by walking through them and refusing to fold. So it's just like a gym workout. No resistance, no growth. So here's the danger of stagnation. Let's say you choose comfort, you avoid difficulty, you take the easy path. Here's what stagnation feels like. You're not struggling outwardly, but you're slowly dying inwardly. You wake up feeling numb, uninspired, or envious of people who are doing more. You feel safe but unsatisfied, comfortable but lost. You become reactive, not proactive. You wait rather than build, and eventually life still throws problems at you. But because you haven't strengthened yourself, they knock you down harder. So remember, avoiding pain now doesn't mean you're avoiding pain forever. It delays it, and delayed pain often hits harder. So, how do you get stronger? Strengthen your mindset, number one. So, read books that challenge your thinking, listen to voices that call you higher, question your comfort zone. Number two is do hard things on purpose. So, wake up early, train your body, speak when you'd rather stay quiet, and say no when it's uncomfortable. Growth isn't spiritual, it's practical. Number three, embrace feedback, not just praise. Learn criticism. Seek mentors who won't sugarcoat. Praise builds ego. Feedback builds strength. So commit to long-term vision. Don't abandon the mission just because the mood changed. Discipline is the difference between wanting and winning. Sorry. Get around fighters, not floaters. Surround yourself with people who are lifting heavy things emotionally, financially, mentally. Their grind will stretch yours. Pain with purpose. Let's be real, growth hurts. But unlike suffering in stagnation, growth pain has less purpose. You're tired, but you're building. You're stretched, but you're expanding. You're misunderstood, but you're maturing. You're grinding, but you're not glowing. So it's pain with a promise that your strength tomorrow will make today's struggle worth it. Because comfort might feel good today, but strength will carry you through the rest of your life. So listen, it isn't waiting to calm you down, and it's not coming down for you. It's not going suddenly to make sense. It won't slow you down so you can catch up. You either rise to meet life, or life will run you over. You think waiting for all these things will get easier? No, life is waiting for you to get stronger. So breathe deep, take a deep breath, tighten your laces, pick up your weight, speak up, show up, level up. Because growth is painful, yes, but stagnation, that's torture with a smile. And I'd rather cry while climbing than laugh while dying. So go, get strong. The world won't get soft for you. Anyway, I will be back next week, Thursday, from 2 to 3 p.m. the 29th of May, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
This weekend, join the Radio Al Ansar team at the Magma Agri